Hi, I exist. I'm alive. Everybody relax. Everybody just calm down. Hope you're doing well. If you're anywhere near the Northeast, stay warm, stay inside. It's fucking nasty outside. It's pretty snowy. We got very little to no snow last year, and this year said, "We owe you. Fuck you." Let's get this going. And there's a lot of you in the chat. What is you got a lot of squigglies in your name. What's up, Alonzo? Pete, how are you? The Moon Children, Ben Drowned, Error 666. That's a lot of different letters there. Some of those I notice is Scandinavian letters. Those O's, those are from Denmark, I think. Yeah, the Ghostbusters signal. That's a Denmark letter. Fuck it. Rhapsody Reviews. What's going on, Dale? How are you? Good to see you again. Zach, Mary, Mike. Mike says, "Hope you're doing good, CP." I'm here. I'm very much here. I'm in New York State. I'm in New York State as well. We got a lot of snow. Yeah. Hello, Matthew. Yo, or should I say yo? Cold and a lot of snow here. Yeah. The top quarter of the country, the top like northeast corner is just eating shit, and that shit is white. I like to be cryptic. Fair enough. That's to each his own. What's up, Brandy? Here we go with the super chats. Pete, I got my shirts and they look great. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear, Pete. Please stop sending super chats. The super chats from November literally came in on the 25th. So I anticipate that $5 coming in as the sun rises and we're out in t-shirts and shorts. But again, I certainly appreciate it. I'm glad that you got some merch. I'm glad you enjoy them. One, I'm telling you, you have to wear it opening night to HK, because people look at you like you have 6 heads going in, and then going out, they'll be like, "Wait, what? How the fuck?" Baby blah, blah. Blood Red Skies, thank you. Hi, baby boy. Hi, Blood Red. I do have my phone here. I'm telling you, manage your. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I am on Twitch, counter to my YouTube program. So if you'd use one of those other sources, may I suggest Patreon? Patreon, they don't take nearly as much. Also, my English has dissipated in the last 3 or 4 weeks. It goes a little bit further. If this is the way you want to do it, I appreciate it. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. That's a reference to teeth, and I don't know if you can tell this, but I don't know if you probably can't tell on camera, but this side of my face is very puffy. I don't know if it is what are the 2 words I'm looking for? Inflammation or if I have some sort of infection. Oh, the 2 N words. Inflammation and or infection. Can't do anything about it. It has to do with well, all right, so I have to pretend in reverse. See, every time I turn my head, I had it right. Nope. See this guy? That fucker is broken, but it's not completely broken. On the inside of my mouth, it feels fine. Like if I were to run my tongue along the inside of my teeth, I know this is very sexy for some of you. If I were to run my tongue along the inside of my teeth, nothing would feel wrong. But if I wrap over and try to feel the outside of my teeth, there's absolutely something wrong. And if I were to chew something, everything goes up into that hole of a tooth, and it is fucking like lightning going through my. This part isn't your jaw, is it? This is your jaw. This is your what? Your skull. My skull teeth feel like lightning every time I chew, and I think I have an infection or another inward. Hi, Tim. How are you? Hello, Scolder. Daniel. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. As good as humanly can be, I have 9 topics that I'd like to bring up with you guys and just kind of cruise through it as quickly as possible as one can. Oh, no shit. In Texas, it got cold, huh? Below freezing. That's fucking nuts. Patreon doesn't take nuts. They should. They should. Thoughts on Perks of being a wallflower? If I had seen it, it's been a while. What'd I do? All the teeth talk scare you? Daniel? Come on. Daniel, just a little teeth talk. We're done. Stick around. We don't have to talk about teeth no more. That's the cheekbone. So I got teeth in my cheekbone? No, I didn't. I didn't say that. Thoughts on Rosemary's Baby 1968? Could use an update. It's good. It's good. Well, goodbye, Daniel. I'm sorry to have offended you with my teeth talk. Teeth talk. Have I seen the little things yet? Yes, I know the band Smashing Pumpkins. All right, hold on. Let me get through. I know this is more of an update rather than Q&A. What did you think of the Godzilla versus Kong trailer? I'm excited for that movie. I really am, and the fact that it's home, that my uncle will have it within hours. Excites me. It's a shame that is a movie theater movie, but I have equipment that makes it feel fine. I could deal. I have like full blown agoraphobia at this point, and I'll get to why. I have 9 subjects, and I'll even number them so that when I'm done, you guys can know to flood me with the "Have you seen this?" questions. I seriously, I'm here for you. I will answer questions, whatever type of questions you have, real, dumb, movie related, sex related, um, Pokemon related. Even though I have no knowledge of Pokemon, I still have to get all 4 wisdom teeth full and 4 shattered. Yeah, I have one in the back here that is well, I don't take care of my teeth. That's no surprise, no secret. Dennis from Denmark can certainly attribute to that. But my teeth never fell apart the way they did in the last 2 or 3 years. And somebody told me that the antidepressant medication is terrible for your teeth, which is just fucking perfect. Thank you. Oh, that's fair. Really? Is that what we're wasting our tax dollars on? Okay. Okay. Let's get to that because that is my number one. Number one, 31 on 31. The status. As you can tell, today is 2, not 31. Half the crew, if not 4/6, including Zach, who joined us this time. I don't know. I know they went forward without my permission. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I waved the white flag and said, "Guys, go with the hell without me." And got a partner. I Jerry Maguired it and got Lindsay to quit with me. No, I haven't really glanced at anything. I don't want to spoil my opinions because I recorded my 2020 video, and then if you look back a couple of weeks on the channel, my camera just decided to fake recording things. It would show that it was recording, but the card was empty. And yes, I tried different cards; they were empty as well. So that is an issue. And with my current situation, I can't just fix a camera. So I managed to find a company that was willing to give somebody with atrocious credit a payment system. So the problem is I have to wait until they have stock, which this chair sucks. Which they said maybe mid-February. So I have the list ready. I think Cody has asked me for my list for the purposes of the debrief. I do have the list ready. I'm not lying to you when I said. I mean, patrons know I was ready to film both my 2020 video and my 31 on 31 video weeks ago. And the result of all of that was the camera just saying, "Nah, we're not recording today. We're gonna pretend like we're recording, but we're not gonna record today." So a couple of people brought up, ways around it. I could have done it like this. And I really could have done a 31 and 31 like this. But if there's one thing I pride myself on in that series is being the pretty guy. And just kind of like, going for the star, the bonus homework when it comes to the edits and stuff. If this were the critters list, perhaps I would have severely thought hard about just doing my 31 on 31 like this. But the problem of this one is this list has my most favorite film of all time on there. So I really didn't want to, cut corners and fuck around with this list. There might be 5 or 6 movies on this list that would appear in my top 20. So the last thing I wanted to do was not give it its proper due as far as my editing and my respect as far as an editor is concerned. I don't know, because my opinion's worth shit. But with sparkling shit, you guys don't even realize I have nothing to say. But I had if the camera that comes in does come in mid-February, let's call it mid-February. I was hoping to do March 1st, which is 3/1. It also has a double meaning because it's the big 3 of directors. Something tells me it's not going to be that close. Something tells me it's going to be closer to the end of February. Like I said, I have the list. The list is ready. There's not much like homework to do. I actually, I think patrons have seen some pieces of, the bumpers, the surrounding pieces. Like there's stuff that's already made for this video. I just had to fill it in with my dumb face. So it shouldn't be too extravagant. It's just, can I get it perfectly? How many times does it take to edit? So on and so forth. And when Lindsay joined in, also having a camera issue. So I don't want to say anything, but I do think it's a Canon. So there's that. I do think our buffer worst case is 331. So there's that. 31 from 31 on 31 is not happening from. Well, I won't speak on Lindsay's behalf. That's not right. I can tell you that I do have intentions on it has my favorite movie of all time on that list, which won't be a spoiler to some of you. So if we get lucky, it'll be March 1st, which that's less than a month away, or it'll be March 31st, which is more than a month away. That is that. Oh, Cody's here. $50 says he continues rambling and spends an hour trying to go back and read every comment. I'm not going to read every comment now. Thank you, sir. 45 minutes from now, he'll finally from your first comment. First comment. Shit. Now I see. You need a camera for that. I don't know if that's this first comment. That can't be real. That can't be real. There's no way. What the fuck is what are 19 movies ahead of Pulp Fiction? See, there's a reason why I can't. That has already penetrated my brain. And one of the good things about recording after everybody else is I could proactively make fun of Brian for fucking 20. All right, all of Nolan's films are what, 10? Pulp Fiction is worth. Oh, I'm shocked. The Dark Knight trilogy, even Rises somehow made it above. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. I can't. Let me. If I keep going, I'll forget it. All right. So topic 1, 31 and 31. I promise, much to Cody's chagrin, I promise you I will open up the floor. I did see a super chat. Blood Red Skies. Thank you. Thank you. Again, down here, I get a lot more of it. Not to say, listen, if this is your only avenue, thank you. If not, this stuff here gets to me quicker. And again, Patreon, you get more. You get more than just me talking. You get Halloween fans get something really interesting. Really interesting. So here we go. That's one of 9. Number 2 is 2020. 2020. I did record the 2020 list. There's audio for it. So when I was recording the video that wasn't recording, my mic was recording audio, which exists. And I put a poll up on Patreon, and they said, just fuck it, put up the audio, which I feel weird about. I've never really been a images over a voiceover kind of guy. But for the sake of the great supporters of the channel, I will do that. Maybe I'll revisit it at some point, but the 2020 list, I will get to, and it'll be a little abnormal because when you hear it, you'll have to keep in mind that I was looking at screen. Any sort of facial tick that I made, it just goes wasted. But the 2020 list will be worked on. As to when is an incredibly good question. Number 3. See, that was quick. 2020 is coming. It just may not be the way you think of it. Number 3, who would like that? Dogtooth and Human Centipede 2 are next on the list. I might do a watch along with Human Centipede 2 when I'm a little bit more chipper. I'm over-medicated at the moment. And Dogtooth has been a bit of a pain in the ass. That is a joint progress. It's a joint project between Emily and I, where we're kind of co-writing the script for Who Would Like That Dogtooth, who also the director of Lobster. If you need any other idea of just how grounded that movie is, so that won't be immediate. You're not going to see any. First of all, there's no camera, so we're on this kind of level right now. So unless I stream it, we're kind of stuck. Both of us use DSLRs. Emily's got some she's got some Lucasfilm shit that she has planned. She has some major plot developments in her little side story of her reviews, and it's a shame there's no camera for her to move forward. So there's that. Number 4 is Korean cinema. I've been miserable, staying in bed, kind of just ignoring the world, but I've been catching up on Korean cinema. No thanks to my uncle, thanks to Amazon's Haya, which I think is $2 a month or $3 a month. So I've beaten the shit out of that $3. I've watched, I think, 6 Korean films in the last 10 days. So I will have an update video, which will be shot like this whenever I feel up to it. And as long as this doesn't blow up and become some sort of tomato on the side of my face, that's number 4. Korean stuff you might see in the somewhat near future. However, it'll be as a stream. Another thing about streams, show business has kind of taken a hiatus that I have no word for on when we're returning. Chauncey just put up Chauncey's doing great. Chauncey, of the 4 of us, of the 3 of us who aren't Jaime in Fuego, is really putting out weekly content. And get on board and check out Chauncey's content, doing weekly content on stuff like It and other web series shows, and having debates with guests, and it's really exciting. Yesterday she did something with a guest for something. I want to say it was the stand. I could be certainly wrong, but just because it's Monday night doesn't mean you're not getting a full dose of the a partial dose of the show business crew. As far as live streams, I have not said no to anything. You might see myself on Cody's channel, vice versa. For oh, Dead Live? Did he officially name it? My brain has officially betrayed me. Well, you might see us together in some way, shape, or form before the camera even gets here. So I'm not I'm down. I'm not out. Um, Number 5, of course, is the camera issues. Uh, Stuck, just stuck. There is video of me showing you what the problem is, and it's deceiving because you take that shit for granted. You sit back and you hit a button, and the red dot goes on, and it rolls a time, which leads you to believe, okay, it's been recording for 9 seconds. I'm ready to go. Let me just go ahead and film this thing. And then when you go take the cards to the computer and it's just fucking empty, it hurts. But the repair on the camera, which is now 5-6 years old, it's not worth it. If somebody is looking for a DSLR that is that they're going to use for mostly pictures, hit me up. I have a very useless DSLR for video right now that I just refuse to dump a couple $100 into repairing. Yeah, so just waiting on the graciousness of this company that managed to give somebody with no credit right now. The last 2 years have annihilated I can't even probably sign for a Kia at this point. Number 6 is teeth as a major problem. I front loaded that. Again, I can't tell. I feel like you can see it. Maybe here. Yeah, so we're both dealing with teeth issues. And mine is starting to poof up. And that is bad for happiness. I don't know what to say that the issue is regarding content when your fucking mouth is on fire, and anytime this is literally what happened last night. I bit into a slice of pizza, and you would have thought that my teeth touching when I bit was like lightning just going up and down my jaw and my skull. It really hurt, so much so that I just let the pizza slice fall out of, or the bite of pizza just fall out of my mouth. I miss heavy meds. That's what I'll say. Number 7 is my mental health, and that has a lot to do with my radio darkness, which, this hasn't been the first time. This won't be the last time. Things aren't going well. It's hard to sugarcoat anything. I'm on a myriad of antidepressant, anti-anxiety, a bunch of medications that I've read actually contribute to teeth decay, which is, of course it is. I've said this before. My ceiling and my floor have gone away. I don't ever really laugh hard anymore, but I don't really cry anymore. And I don't know what that has to do with. I'm just kind of blah. And it affects me in a strange way as somebody who has issues with agoraphobia, which I've been told is a little bit less um, minor and it is a bit stronger. I haven't left the house in quite some time now at this point. I don't think I've left the house in 2021, which is, not good. Uh, and the medication isn't doing much but aggravating me. Um, if you've watched me on Twitch, the two most recent times, Call of Duty Modern Warfare used to be something that I used for therapy. Believe it or not, my therapist suggested that I use that game and use the goal-based system, not run around shoot 55 people, but there's daily challenges that you have to like, I don't know, go pick 5 flowers in fucking the church or whatever. Uh, you know, Goals that were, stuff you had to do that didn't really necessarily mean killing people. You're in this world where everybody's trying to kill each other, but you're trying to go find the last Van Halen CD in this mall, and that's what your job is, and you get points for it if you do. There's no Van Halen CDs. These are terrible analogies. And they've adjusted that, first of all. Secondly, the game has been like bricking, and I already have a fragile mental state, and I've been told that my fuse is considerably shorter than it used to be, and Emily's a saint for putting up with it. And you know what? Yeah, she's fine. I don't take it out on anybody. Any sort of issues that I have, I go inward with them. You can watch 2 streams from the last 3 months where literally the game bricks while I'm streaming, and I just say I can't do this anymore, and then that's the end of the stream. I get booted because of some tech issue or whatever the fuck they want to say it is, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating while you're trying to get some form of therapy. I realize it's not traditional therapy. It's just a way to keep myself from losing my shit, and then the man breaks that down. But yeah, mentally, I'm not doing well, and again, it's all introverted. Emily and I are quite respective of each other's different lifestyles, are different ways of dealing with things, and you'd be surprised how much we know how much to stay out of each other's hair. We're both very similar when it comes to dealing with things, and we've actually done quite okay. Emily is truly my best friend, and I would hate it if I took out some sort of frustration on her, but I really don't. I try to introvert that stuff, internalize that stuff. That's the word I'm looking for. I am an introvert. And as number 8, which is Emily as a parallel, Emily as a parallel is, just as bad. She continues having teeth issues, but apparently not nearly as bad as I do. I've surpassed her as the tooth guy. But she's done all right. she's doing okay. You could, she's a bit more active in the world of the internet, so it's not we're not quite the same. I mean, she just fucking she rolled through the snow today to get ibuprofen. Um, so we're at different levels, and I wouldn't say that either of us are doing well, but she's okay. Of course, she hasn't told me otherwise, but um, that makes her a saint, in my opinion. Um, that will be that. Emily will be around. She's around. However, you can ask her however you'd like. I'm the one that tends to go radio dark for days, weeks, months, so on and so forth. And lastly, number 9 is how long? I don't know. How long is this going to be a thing? I don't know. Uh, they've reduced my medications to 3. I'm on 3 different types of medication. Uh, can you see it? No. There, I've only started noticing that my teeth are just kind of. First things first. I don't take care of my teeth as well as 90% of you. I really should be, but I don't need help grinding them away either. I can't say that, if the replacement camera arrives tomorrow, that I'll have content, Friday. I can't say that. It's been a strange period of time where I think my brain is kind of defeated, and any sort of happening in the negative just kind of knocks me down. And the one thing I was always able to, I don't want to say control, but the one thing that I had to rely on was, all right, regardless of whatever the fuck's going on, camera works, headphones work, microphone works, the ability to create is still there. And it started with my Twitch headphones, where one of these ears snapped. So I had to jerry rig a tape, and we don't have tongue dispensers, so I used Q-tips. So I jerry rigged a tape Q-tip splint, and that lasted about a week. And then the other side snapped, and now it's just like, I barely slide a headset on for Twitch streaming, which, any other period of time. I'm starting to realize that when I bought all of these items, I was in a much different situation. These headphones that I have for both systems, the Xbox is considerably excuse me, the PS4 is considerably cheaper, but they're still $100 headphones. The ones for the Xbox were $250. You have to remember that I bought these things as a homeowner with a 4-bedroom house, who went back from a Camaro, a brand new Camaro, to a brand new Land Rover. So, fixing things and replacing things were never a major issue for me. And yes, I'm drinking vanilla Coke with a swollen face because fuck it. I ain't going down the whole way. So, how long? was the question. I don't know how the fuck I got into um, discussing a whole bunch of different other things that are going on. How long is it all depends. I don't think there's much left, and I don't want to jinx it, but the thing I'm looking into now still sort of works, and I don't know if the computer were to break, then I'd like that's like ultra defeated. Um, the things that I use to create are hindered. Um, most of the more than half of the things that I use to create are hindered. And as far as life is concerned, it's another month has passed, another $2,400 deeper, um, with no insurance. This kills me. Um, I don't know if I could show you. Is it even there? It's not even there. You can't even see it. Well, here's a guy from Denmark. Um, I miss Denmark. If I were in Denmark, all I would be is slightly hungry, and that was the case. Denmark was a very good place to be for a lot of mental issues. Um, America's a very strange place right now, and I went weeks without looking at a television screen in Denmark, and I can't go 10 hours without checking in on the news here, and I do believe that's a bad thing. Looking in on the news is horrible. I can't do anything about it, but I'm fascinated with it. So, it's bad. It's bad. There's silver lining. It's just, will it wake me up is the better question. And I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I'm hopeful. Emily seems to be handling this a bit stronger, or at least she's showing me that she's handling this a bit stronger. It's hard. It's hard to pretend to be happy to make comedic material when you're broke, your fucking face hurts, and you can do nothing about it. But that does my list. If there's anything you guys would like to ask as far as WILIscredia, my interpretation of Emily's Adventures in Horrorland, or movies that I've watched, now is the time. What's the difference between the headphones? Can't you get ones that are compatible with both systems? I can. Money. Money. See, that makes me jealous too. I have no over-the-counter ibuprofen is what I have. Kratom, which I don't know, for nerve pain does shit. I will be honest with you folk, anybody who's a kratom enthusiast. Sure, it may help certain pain, but nerve pain, it is dog shit. Is it bad that I prefer the Mummy 1999 way more than 1932 one? No, of course not. Yes. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name of the company. They let me. It's a $600 camera that actually shoots in 4K. 4K. It's essentially this. I don't know if you can see it facing west because I don't want it looking at me. West? I don't even know if that's west. Um, that camera is a paperweight for me right now. I mean, I could send it into Canon and get it fixed, but that's a couple $100. It's been a couple years. Uh, Instead of upscaling everything, this camera that's coming in is more of a filming camera than a dual purpose photo slash filming camera. How do you enjoy the original? It came from outer space, and have you ever tried Neurontin for pain? Neurontin. That does sound familiar. I might have been on it at some point. Neurontin. I have not seen the original. It came from outer space. What's your opinion on insomnia? Wait, you'll get it. You'll get it. I promise. Even if it means me releasing my 31 on 31 July 31st. This was the one list that, I mean, I was probably one of the main culprits for us pushing it. So I'm the culprit. One of the main culprits for us pushing it back from December. And I just didn't want to do at least 6 movies on this list dirty like that and just do it like this. I'd like to make something that's engaging looking and pretty, and whether or not you think my opinion's good, whether or not you like listening to me, you could just mute me and watch it like a fish tank. That was my plan all along. Okay. If that means taking a long break, true fans will stick around like me, huh? I'm not. I'm here now. And I'm not feeling great. I just wanted to explain things. I feel like I owe it to people, especially as the month switches over. I don't have this mass exodus of people on Patreon, and that's incredibly flattering. There's been what, 10, 14 days of just fucking radio silence, and nobody's really leaving, and that's I couldn't blame anybody for leaving. So I'm trying to just check in, despite everything in my body telling me no. But my body's telling me yes. Oh, then I have been on it before, because I've been on every fucking spinal cord medication. Original Karate Kid or Rocky? Matthew. Rocky. Yeah, that's still, no. I'm a real big bitch when it comes to pain. And when the dog barks downstairs, it's just like a fucking hammer to anything that feels pain. That every last bark is like a fuck you from the gods. What you were saying about the goal therapy that you were having, why not have 31 and 31 as therapy? That's a fair suggestion. the therapy is overcoming obstacles. Yeah, keep in mind the therapy. This is my doctor will never admit to this being some sort of licensed therapeutic action, but it's more of something that is in a world that doesn't matter. And even then, I still get frustrated. Um, I can't, in good conscience, discuss my favorite film of all time in some sort of shortcut manner. I can't. If this were the Critters list, I might be able to do it. Yeah. The problem is I don't know if it's the whole because it like I don't know if you can see it. It goes all the way. If this puffiness were any indicator, my whole fucking top set of teeth on the right side is hurting. And I don't know if pulling one would do much difference. And I have to see, I'm smiling and I have to do it this way because that way you can see the gap there. And at the very least, I'd like this one fixed. But more than all of those things, I'd like to not be a chubby one side face. There you go. Somebody got it. What is up, Josh? CP said Terrifier was an overrated slasher. Are you looking forward to Terrifier 2? Nope. Nope. With that body, you can do an all animated special, which is funny because Emily's been working on animated stuff. So, maybe we should just fucking just join forces and eat shit. All right, a lot of R. Kelly fans. I don't know what that says about you people, but yeah. Listen, I'm not saying Karate Kid sucks. Karate Kid's fucking fun as hell. I love that movie, but against Rocky? Do you have a film you're most excited for this year? Release pending. LOL. Man, I can't wait for Halloween Kills to come out. No, Dune. I'm really kind of fired up about Dune. Fucking Quiet Place 2, which really should be out and forgotten about. Wait, what? Hold on. The original was better, takes far more risks, richer in character. Original what? Are you talking about Karate Kid? I don't think they were bringing up the remake of Karate Kid. Recommend Rocket League as a therapeutic game, has daily goals and all that, helps me. That game is frustrating as fuck. As a hockey player, the physics make me angry. And the last thing I need is my fuse is already way too short because of this medication. Like I said, my roof and ceiling. No, those are two of the same things. Roof, ceiling. My floor and ceiling they're kind of like lowered. And with that, I'm like just really edgy. And I don't like who I've become. It's just really quick and easy to aggravate me lately. And that's not me. Just a simple fact that you are here when we can tell you're in obvious pain shows how much of a good person you are and how much you care about your followers. You could just focus on yourself. Well, I appreciate the credit, but I don't deserve it. That's what I've been doing for 10 days. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do care. I don't. I think maybe I deserve 32% of what you said about me there, but just an update. There's people who have put money into this, and consider it a investment meeting. People haven't left. I appreciate that. My stock is not quite that of GameStop, but I'm not being short sold just yet. All right, we don't have to. Well, what the fuck? Hi, CP. Great channel. Hope you get better soon. Thoughts on Cruel Intentions, Dumb and Dumber, Murder by Numbers, John Carpenter's Vampires, and GTA 4. Some of my favorite movies and favorite game. Favorite Friday's Final Chapter. I can't argue with Final Chapter. That's 50 euros. Jesus, thank you so much. That's incredible. Thank you so much. Cruel Intentions. If you go back to 1999, what month did that come out? My 1999 series, I do touch upon it briefly. It's enjoyable. It's it's good. It's good. You'll have to forgive me because my brain doesn't properly process things the way it once did. But check through my 1999 series. I guarantee I have a lot more to say than it's good. I don't know if it was February, March, or April, but I think it was one of those 3 months where Cruel Intentions came out, and we covered it for a hot minute. Dumb and Dumber, one of the best comedies ever. Murder by Numbers is quite underrated, especially when you consider Ryan Gosling's in that film as a bit of a confident young man. John Carpenter's Vampires, I have not seen. GTA 4 is a very good time. I kind of wish it had the GTA 5 treatment. GTA 4 essentially is New York. But GTA 5 is just so spread out and huge. I would have loved to have seen GTA 4 with a bit more spread out treatment and have a digital counterpart to the area that I live in, which is Long Island. Because you can go to like the mountains in GTA 5, and there is no GTA 5 without GTA 4. GTA 4 set a precedent, and I cannot argue with somebody saying Final Chapter is their favorite Friday the 13th movie. There's I get it. I absolutely get it. Like I've said it numerous times. Anybody who says 6 or 4 is their favorite, I understand. Sometimes 1 I've heard as their favorite, and then I kind of get like, I watch Terrifier for the makeup work. Yeah. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Yeah, there's good makeup there. I'm not saying Terrifier's bad 100% of the way. Whoa. This is what happens. It is all about Toon. Stiff Kitten's very right. Candyman, yeah. You see that comparison made a lot, really? There you go. Luke's got the That's another one. Well, we got New Mutants eventually, so Bond will certainly come out. Insomnia. Insomnia is coming. Unless you want the original version and not the Nolan version. I swear I would give you a cheap tease, but I don't have the right. Fuck it. Ow. I don't know where or why I wear oh fuck, my fucking cheeks killing me. I don't know why I wear headphones because there's nothing to listen to. Just an endless void of nothing. If you'll excuse me, I'm trying to find my master list for 31. These don't look like it. This is a different book. Different book. Empty pages. I think I wrote it in my Here's the 31 on 31 for fucking October. I did it in a different book. I'm sorry. I will say that insomnia is not in the top half. That's what I will say. I know that for a fact. Holy shit. Dude, ibuprofen does jack shit for nerve pain. Yeah, I know. I know. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe something will happen. I'm trying. They keep shifting medication on me. I'd like to. It's hard. It's hard when every like black or white thing, pick whatever color breaks to advantage. White is bad, black is good. Every time it goes white. Every time. It defeats you. It really defeats you. You're just trying to get back to your knees and you're still getting your feet kicked out from you. It's difficult. It's extremely difficult. Yes, spiral. that may help. Yes. What, a spiral? Bah. Is it a good sign? I'll tell you this. Whatever you're looking at, people fucking making 17-minute videos about 2 frames. It takes an awful lot for me to not capitalize on that. An awful lot. Consider my financial situation. I could make a fucking spoiler-filled here's what's going on video and fix all of this off of the fucking AdSense. And it hurts. It hurts badly. It makes me laugh too sometimes when some of the authority figures could not be further from the truth. I will say that maybe you'll want to listen to my 2020 video, because there are movies that I watched in 2020 that have had some release date issues. My channel is more successful than a lot of other channels. That makes no sense. Successful? How do you merit success? I don't think I would agree with that. I have not watched Fargo season 4 yet. Wait, I lost it. I lost it. Yay, yay, it's me. Mhm. Mhm. I'd agree with you there. I can blast one. One, um, one I legally can't. Oh. Yeah. That'd be nice, but Brian has to approve of it. Apparently, Brian's the 31 and 31 whisperer. Uh, and you know what, uh, ladies and kitties? Um, I've heard that Wrong Turn has a remake coming out very shortly, like within 2 weeks. That would make 7 Wrong Turn movies. Not that I have any sort of excitement towards watching 6 of them. But when you're trying to fill 31 slots, 7 helps a lot. So, James, I've actually heard that too quite a bit. You know what? Let me not say that. I'll just say, oh, yeah, I've heard somebody say Friday Nine's the best. Yes, and if you enjoy that, you might enjoy um, the latest tentpole movie from Blumhouse. The Green Kick was legal. You guys are still going on about fucking Karate Kid. Naproxen is the best for bad pain, especially inflammation. I thought that was what they did to save heroin addicts who are who have overdosed. Shit, what are you laughing at? See, now I'm catching up. So, Hollywood, just not learn. Suboxone? No, 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 no. There's some sort of thing where they give you that some people you can get it, and all Suboxone's a day-to-day drug that you can take. Not that I know anything about it. Um, but there's a naproxen, naloxone. It's an N word that ends in something with an X. That if somebody's overdosed, they give you a quick shot of this, and it reverses the effects of um, heroin, opiates, things of that nature. Narcan. I had one letter right. I believe so. I think Cody has scratched around to see what everybody's temperature is on that. I don't know when that will happen. It would feel kind of shitty to debrief on something that you haven't been briefed on from me, but it's his pony. I'm just trying to pet it. Okay, 111. I will reserve. I don't know. We'll go another 4 minutes because I'm going to fucking murder children with this cheek ache. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate your appreciation. I know. Can you hear me through this? James, you're kind of spoiling something I'm going to say in the video itself, but there's a lot of movies in this 31 that if you just tweaked a little bit, this essentially could be my top 31 of all time. Like if you let Scorsese in, if I don't know. Yeah, you can't. Scorsese alone's over 31. I think Amber Heard's having a hard time getting work. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Oddly enough. Is that unpopular? Not with me, it's not. No. No. Yeah, by the way, I don't know if I have plugged it before, but I don't have the exact layout. I know Zach Pope is new with us this year. I don't know if he pumped one out. Sean Chandler is with us again. I do know that Brian and Cody have 31 on 31 set. They're 2 days old. There is content if you're looking for new 31 on 31 with Scorsese. See, you tripped me up. With Tarantino, Fincher, and Nolan, there is content. There's at least 2, maybe 4 videos to look at. What's my most controversial movie opinion? That Cuties isn't as bad as people are making it out to be. I'm not going to fight with Brian this time. I've heard, and that was more than I wanted to hear, where Brian had a certain movie that essentially was in the bottom third. And I don't know, I had such a stroke that I urinated fecal matter. Hmm? Yeah, bye. Bye. That was it. That was the famous last words from CP. Yeah, I know. I would like to replicate it so that we own it, because technically it's a moment in time that happened on soil that neither of us particularly want to go back to. Yeah, I should. They'll break though, because it's my name on them. Well, sit tight. T2 and Alien sucks. What the fuck? T2 is the second highest. Terminator might be below. Fuck. I really like True Lies. So True Lies might be 3. Terminator might be 4. No. Yes, I think kittens got into the meth too. I don't know. Maybe me drinking like this is actually making it worse. Let's just drink salt water. Somebody do a timestamp of me when this started versus me now. Just fucking swishing soda to one side of my mouth. And my cheeks all like, it hurts. Sean Sheridan, thank you so much. €5. Worst movie you've ever seen. Mine is Freddy Got Fingered. I think Jason Lives is not that great personally, but okay for the big fave of the big three. Is Halloween 4. That's interesting. I've never heard that tops for the big three. Worst movie I've ever seen has got to be something made by Dinesh D'Souza. I'm not trying to be political. He does not know the art of documentaries. He does not know how to blur the lines between real life and storytelling. It's really bad. Also, I might make a video and it might be like this: Run, Hide, Fight. If you're not watching that movie solely on principle, shut the fuck up about it, because that movie has nothing to do with politics. You can't be hypocrites. You really can't. Run, Hide, Fight is Die Hard in a church, a school. There's no sort of political agenda with that movie, and people who I've seen a lot. I'm late to the party. Run, Hide, Fight is fine. It's fine. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's fine. It is not worth people fucking rebelling against it. That is absurd. The movie's fine. And if you'd watch it, you'd realize that. I did rank. Wait, what? I did rank Star Wars. That's on that channel. This channel has my Star Wars ranking on it. Please, there's a rankings playlist. It should be in there. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say it's the best movie of the year. I'm not going to say it's by long shot. I'm not going to say it's the worst of the year. It's quarantine. Watch it at home. You might be the only people I could see being affected by it are people who have suffered through kidnap, school shootings, things of like that nature. But the complaints that I would have about a movie like Run, Hide, Fight are that the bad guy is a little too charismatic, even more attempting to be more charismatic than that of Die Hard. Die Hard, he didn't have very much charisma. This guy, who's supposed to be a little crazy or whatever, suddenly leads a group of kids to take over a school and whatever. People like that don't have charisma like that. They don't have confidence like that. But for the sake of a movie, okay. I've passed on that movie based title alone, I've basked on that movie. Yeah, you should watch Trump Card because it's worse. Dinesh D'Souza is the worst. Again, I need to preface, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. Uh, so a Democratic filmmaker could be called Michael Moore. He's a documentary filmmaker. He knows what he's doing. Dinesh D'Souza could be considered the Republican counterpart to Michael Moore. Dinesh D'Souza does not know how to make movies. There's no through line. There's no basis for the stuff he makes. Michael Moore, it's guns, healthcare, 9/11. Dinesh D'Souza starts talking about how Democrats are evil, socialism's the worst, and stay on target. Stay on target. People only hate on Run, Hide, Fight because Ben Shapiro's involvement. It's a mediocre action movie, nothing more, nothing less. Completely inoffensive movie. My words exactly, Jacob. There's a lot of R-rated gore, but if people are going to get pissed merely because of Shapiro's involvement, then why are you watching Woody Allen movies? Why are you watching the fucking Jeepers Creepers series? Those people did far worse than Shapiro. Shapiro just runs his mouth. Fuck. Rosemary's Baby. Why would you talk glowingly about that? I don't like hypocrisy in Hollywood, and there's nothing there. Black Christmas is a more message-driven movie than Run, Hide, Fight. Sean, thank you again. Jason Lives is good compared to most series, I would say, but half the Friday series is not great. Best twist ending is missed. I agree with that. Yeah, I would say about half of the Friday the 13th movies are less than good. That is interesting. Yep. Yeah, right. I can't let that shit through. It angers me so much when, like, again, this is somebody who's seen shit like Salo, Human Centipede, fucking Serbian film. I've sat down and watched shit that people wouldn't even think about watching, and I can tell you why they're garbage. There's reasons not to watch them. I can tell you why. You can't just say, "Oh, Ben Shapiro made that movie. I'm not watching it." Bullshit. You can't. You cannot do that. It's art. Uh, it has nothing to do with politics. I'm telling you, it has nothing to do with politics. If anything there is to say about subtext or metaphors within Run, Hide, Fight is we need better mental health facilities and better care for our people who are affected by mental health. Our hero has traumatic issues with am I spoiling it? Our hero suffers through traumatic episodes due to a loss in the family, and that's throughout the movie. Everybody in this movie, hero, bad guy, whatever, there's some mental health stuff that should be explored. There's your propaganda for this movie. We need better mental health. Anybody want to argue that? Oh, no. No, did I say I prefer cop stuff? I think I meant to say it feels like cop stuff on TV. No troubles. I would agree there. Mhm. I would disagree there. What is up, VK Studios? I like that logo. That's pretty cool. Salo makes me queasy. I could find a much stronger word than queasy. Why I brought up Serbian film. Because these are movies that people just will not watch based on, "Oh, it's scandalous." Run, Hide, Fight has been getting the same treatment because Ben Shapiro produced it. Didn't write it, didn't direct it, produced it. Stop. You better stop watching Woody Allen movies then. You better stop watching fuck, how the fuck are there 3 Jeepers Creepers movies then? Right. As somebody who's buried in it, of course. Yes, Salo is disgusting. Yeah, if you put Salo next to Run, Hide, Fight, you'd be like, "Oh my god, thank God for this fucking school shooting movie." Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's one of my more popular videos, my Salo thing, where I'm just stammering for 20 minutes. Right, I agree, Jacob, completely agree. It's a movie. There's nothing about it that feels driven, and I think it's the same. I believe so if people are gonna call movies like, 99, what was it? Fucking what's that movie with Vince Vaughn? 99 fuck. There's that production company that makes those movies, the 99 fucking words of English. Shit. Recently they did Dragged Across Concrete. I think they were producers on this as well. It's just they're a group of filmmakers that don't lean left. So what? It's entertainment. Fuck. Mhm. Mhm. Thank you again, Sean. Most disturbing film I've ever seen is I Spit on Your Grave. Never watch that again. Thoughts on Bully, on Rockstar, most underrated open world game. I haven't played Bully in forever. I'm surprised that didn't get like a cleanup. That was a fun game. I haven't played that in at least a decade. Thank you, Jacob. Brawl and Cellblock 99. Favorite movie franchise and favorite trilogy specifically. Franchise, as much as this guy right here, that's the Slave One. I still love me some Star Wars as much as I hate the fans. Um, Franchise specifically, trilogy specifically. Probably the most recent Apes trilogy. That was pretty damn close to flawless. Yeah, I have agoraphobia. I wouldn't be able to visit other countries. Hello, Tom. How are you? Craig Zoller is a Republican, but he's a good filmmaker. I don't need to like his politics to like his movies. Yeah, I didn't even know he was Republican. I just knew that they weren't very left with their material. No one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. Ain't that the truth? Fucking idiots. You broke it. I hope all of you are happy. You fucking morons. You broke it. What's up, Fizz? Hope you're doing well. Better. Yeah. Yeah, there things are happening. The calendar keeps moving is the best way I can put it. That's a fair assumption. And again, the jewel that I have in my back pocket for almost a year now. Oh, yes. Yes. I wasn't stroking everybody off within a 2 feet radius of me when that scene happened, but I did quite enjoy it. That is weird that we haven't spoken about it. I've been in such a fucking rut. And I said 1:15 and it's 1:32. So I'll try. I don't know. I feel like this is getting bigger as I talk. I'll try to feel better and poke back in and just whatever. Yeah, his name's Grogu now. Best Italian restaurant? I don't even know. Do you have any physical media? Do I? Yeah, sorry. New York, we're buried. We're fucking buried in like feet of snow. Feet. All right, so I promise I will try to get back. Once this stops bothering me at such a massive rate, I'll try to come back and do something fun, but I just wanted to give you the 9 things that have built up a couple of thousand. More than 1,000, probably less than 2. Chicago, do I work out regularly? No, I don't leave the house. I'm agoraphobic. Agoraphobic means you have a mental block against leaving the house or severe anxiety if and when you do leave the house. But I have lost 36 pounds since this time last year, so depression. Need to lose weight, get depressed. Do I like the show Westworld? Oh, I read that as Show West. Show West is a program put together every year by the National Association of Theater Owners, as I so lovingly call NATO, who probably won't have very many Show Wests very much longer. That's the Association of Theater Owners. They're having a hard time. But Westworld, I watched season 1 and that's it. I have never played it. It looks a little too cartoony for me. You could watch me struggle and break my fucking head when it comes to Call of Duty, which is Warzone, which is quite similar, I think. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be, I don't know. I want to say I'll be back soon, but fucking maybe I won't. Maybe it'll be another 14 days of darkness. Thank you all for the chat. Thank you all very much for the super chats. That Sean was mostly responsible. Sean Sheridan, thank you so much for that. In future reference, these links down below. And then I have that purple shit still. Look at this. Look at this little, what is this? These are the best ways to support subscribing, signing up, all of that jazz. It helps. Thumbs up on the video down below. Those are all without money. It all helps. Again, any fiduciary support is absolutely appreciated. But I'll be back soon enough, within 2 weeks. It took me about 2 weeks to get here this time. And let's just hope that this fucking pain goes away.